at the Australasian mine number 2, where 22 miners drowned after a mining accident here. It's one of the biggest mining accidents in Victoria, and we're here with part of the Black Rose Spirited team, and we've just come down here. It's the first time we've been here, and we've got an eagle flying above us, 2 eagles flying above us at the moment. It's starting to get a little bit windy, and we're here just to see if there's any spirit activity at all. Let's see if we can capture these eagles for you. Oh, there's one. Well, we're going to hold the camera still. Beautiful sight just flying overhead. There's 2 of them. It's right above me now. The other one's flown off somewhere. There's the other one. We'll go and have a look at this mine. Let's see if we can pick up any spirit activity. We're just here for a very short time. See what we can see. This is 1882. This on the 11th of December 1882 was one of the biggest mining accidents here in Creswick in Victoria, and 22 died as the mine shaft flooded. It's a good sized moa heap from the mining era. It's a little board here explaining a little bit about the mine. There we go. It reads, site of Australia's most tragic underground mining accident. Without warning, on the 12th of December 1882, water began flooding the number 2 drive, trapping 29 miners deep below. As the water rose high, the miners scratched messages to their families on billy cans and sang the hymn, "In the Sweet By and By." 22 miners died in the tragedy, leaving behind 17 widows and 67 children. And this can here marks the site of the new Australasian Gold Mining Company's number 2 shaft, the workings of which were flooded on the 12th of December 1882, entombing 27 miners, 22 of whom lost their lives despite heroic efforts made to save them. And it was a three-day ordeal to try and retrieve the living as well as the dead. And this site, this cairn right here, marks the exact spot. Okay, do you like the meter? If there's anyone here with us, can you light up the meter for us?
Can you touch the green light?
Can you light it right up for us again? Yeah.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you.
My name's Heather. Gentleman over here, I've got my hand on his shoulder, is Rick. The dog's name is Cruiser.
Can you light up the K2 meter for us again? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Can you light it right up
To the red.
to the red?
getting there.
Nearly.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us your name? And this device down here, can you tell us your name? Just yell it out. Can you tell us how many are here?
Can we speak to the foreman, the man in charge, please? I'd like to talk to the man in charge. Can you yell out your name, sir?
And it's almost like there's yeah, the wind's just picked up, but you can kind of like feel the energy of where there were tunnels below us, but it does feel like there's a spinning energy, a bit of a vortex energy, which is really strange. It could be a sign of where there was a lot of turmoil, a lot of emotions. I expect there'd still be a lot of gold still around here too. Just in that area over here, I spotted a bit of a shadow, so I went and had a look, but I couldn't, by the time I got there it had disappeared, so couldn't tell you what it was.
Right.
Yep.
I had my rods out and he showed me where he was, but he was underground. He wasn't sitting next to me. He showed me where he was in relation to the rest of the mine, and there's something going on over there. It's like a vortex or a...
Yeah, it's a strange energy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I feel like there's underneath the ground,
Yeah.
you know, you can actually feel, you can sense where some of the tunnels are, and you know, where some of the areas were that were flooded or you know, had issues and that, and that's just over here in this little patch here.
I feel like I want to jump and break through, like
yep.
the spirit is telling me to jump to try and break,
can break through, yeah.
to break through. So they're all saying jump, so I don't think they realise how far under this.
Yeah, we haven't had any major hits on the pod or the K2. The rods seem to work okay. And what we might do is we'll definitely plan to come out here at night time and sort of have a bit of a sit on the mullock heap and just down there, and this is through here, and you know, mine tunnels.
And that tree is interesting.
So, and you can actually feel it. You can feel the residual energy of the area, which makes it pretty interesting sort of energy to walk through. It's almost like you've got different vortex type energies, but you're feeling energies from the past. A lot of it's from the past. There is spirit activity here. They seem to connect with the rods once again rather than the technical gear that we've brought out. So it's definitely old school, because you find that people from the 1800s and early 1900s, they don't have an idea of you know, what all this technical gear is all about, all the K2 meters and recorders, cameras and all that sort of stuff. So they tend to work a lot better with the rods than anything else. So you can ask questions with rods, get yes or no answers, and try to deduct who they were, whether they were part of an area. And this area here, it's pretty strong. It's got a strong sense. It's got a strong sense of an area that basically there are spirits still here because of the emotional turmoil, you know, of of being trapped underground, all those emotions have kept some of the spirit here underground or in the area.
Is this where it flooded? The mine flooded? But you're not standing where I am. Is there, back this way? Oh, it flooded over there, okay. Can you show me where it flooded? That way.
So it's back towards the cairn.
Can you send it for me, please? Is the entrance to the mine around here somewhere? Is there an entrance?
Can you point the direction of the entrance? Where was the entrance? Point the direction of the entrance.
I'll point. Can you point to where the entrance is, the shaft?
Was there more than one entrance?
Waiting for them to...
Okay, centre. Was there more than one entrance here? Yes. So there's a lot of different entrances.
Is there more than one mine shaft?
Yes. Obviously.
Do all the shafts lead to the same place?
No.
They're all individual.
Get much activity on the spirit box and the K2 meters. We did get quite a bit on the rods. We spent a little bit of time there, not as much as we'd like to. We do plan to go back again at night time and see if the energies are completely different. I did spot a dark shadow which I chased around a mullock heap and behind some bushes, but it disappeared by the time I got there. The energy itself, I couldn't tell you whether it was human or non-human. It was just a very dark shadow which stood probably around about 6 foot tall and a couple of feet wide, and there was no real form to it or anything like that. With the rods and the pendulum, we did manage to create a little bit of contact. The tech stuff, being 1882 when the disaster happened, you wouldn't expect spirit to be able to understand the tech stuff, so perhaps in the next couple of times that we go back they might get used to it and might interact a little bit more with the tech stuff. But for now we're quite happy with the rods, and we're quite happy with the residual energy that we felt in the area, and also with the little bit of spirit activity that we had there. So we hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers.